Hi ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Today we're going to be talking about how to find the side length of a rectangular prism if we're given two of the other side lengths and the volume. So here we have a shape where the height is 8, the width is 9, we're looking for the length, and the volume is 864 cubic inches. So we're going to start off with our formula: volume equals length times width times height. We're going to substitute what we know in here, so 864 equals, well, we don't know the length, so we'll leave that there. The width is 9 and the height is 8. So we can go ahead and multiply the 9 and 8 together. I'm going to bring that down. So 864 equals the length times 72. And now this looks like a one-step equation where, to undo multiplying by 72, we're going to divide both sides by 72. And this product here, 864 divided by 72, will give us the length. So I'm just going to type that into the calculator. 864 divided by 72 gives us a length of 12 inches. All right, question number 2. Here we have some fractional edge lengths and a volume that's a mixed number here. The length is 3.5. We don't know what the width is. We know the height is a ½ foot, and the volume is 4 3/8 cubic feet. So again, we're going to substitute what we know into the formula. The volume is 4 3/8. We know the length is 3.5. We don't know what the width is. We know the height is a ½ foot. I can rearrange all of this based on the commutative property of multiplication, right? So 3.5 times a half times the width is equal to 4 3/8. And then we're going to go ahead and multiply the 3.5 times a half. And that would give us 1 3/4 times the width gives us 4 3/8. Again, this is a one-step equation. So to undo multiplying by 1 3/4, we're going to divide both sides by 1 3/4. All right, so 1 3/4 divided by 1 3/4 is 1. So 1 times W is really just W. And then I'm going to type this into my calculator with division. So 4 3/8 divided by 1 3/4. And that gives us a width of 2.5 feet. I'm going to leave it in fraction form. If you're typing it into your calculator, of course you can change these to decimals or put it in as fractions as well. And our last question here, we have a volume of 1,387 336 thousandths cubic centimeters. We have a length of 6 8/10 centimeters, a width of 10 1/10 centimeters, and we don't know what the height is here. So again, let's plug in what we know into our formula. We know the volume is 1,387.336. We know the length is 6 8/10. The width is 10 1/10. We don't know what the height is. All right, so I'm going to multiply the length and width together. And that gives us a product of 68 68/100 times the height. And that equals this volume. And then again, our last step is to divide both sides by 68.68. And that'll find us the height. So on the right there, that reduces to 1, so that's 1h. And when I type this into my calculator and divide, we end up with 20 2/10. And that would be centimeters. All right, if you have any questions, tune into our Dailyo video call, try out the practice problems, and I will speak to you soon. Have a good day.